What's up, you guys? It's DUMB Universe, and we're gonna get started with this reaction just like instantaneously, like just by the books, do the reaction. Like the other times, if you want to hear about personal matters of which videos take a while to get to. By the way, this should be Mother's Day. I should be able to get this out on Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to those mothers who are apparently watching this video. Weirdly enough, whether you be watching with your son and or daughter or other, or anything, or you're just a mother who happens to like my stuff. Hey, I don't blame you. I'm a pretty funny guy. I don't really care. I'm joking. But thank you for happy Mother's Day, sincerely, from me to you. And if you want to hear about personal stuff for, long-time viewers and stuff like that, then yeah, at the end of the reaction, I will talk about those sort of things for those of you who want to know about the situation and all that jazz. And we're just going to get started with MLP, please. I need something today to make me happy, and this seems to be the only thing that can. Please do not fail me. Let's get started. Also, in the beginning of videos now, I will be posting up fan art of people who were generous enough, or, I commissioned to make fan art of characters that I make on my DeviantArt, and their DeviantArts themselves will be in the link in the description below. I will alternate between these things every reaction to MLP, because I think that's the only videos I'll ever be able to get out, along with like Samurai Jack, until that's done. And that's basically what I'm just going to be doing. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1, now. One of these days, this computer will be broken and destroyed, and it will be because I threw it out the window because I have something way better than it. This stupid fan is really starting to tick me off. Well, we can clearly see that someone is distressed. Hey, Rarity, I wish I was like you.
La 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 la. Oh, I know. I love it so much, I gave it its own term. Springsition.
What? What?
Oh,
alright.
That.
Put that in Urban
I'm going to
Dictionary.
have to relabel all my binders right after we finish everything.
Well,
We still have so much to do. Oh, my bustles and bows. Rarity, did we?
Already hemmed, ruched, and cuffed, my dear.
Oh, Rarity.
Oh my god, the
Reason to
one
panic.
section.
We seem to be temporarily low. And when I say temporarily low, I mean completely out of...
The baby blue sapphires, they arrived this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
well then. When someone in your panic attack is completely calm, maybe you should talk to that completely calm person.
And you've really outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry.
The morning sunshine
She's Rarity.
is gorgeous.
Oh,
Reminds me a lot of Fluttershy's dress.
I know you're worried about something slipping between the cracks, but with your managerial skills and my fabulous designs, we have
Managerial
everything
skills.
covered.
I'm still, to this day, baffled that's a word.
There are no cracks.
Would you be a dear and fetch me some vermilion satin from the back? And I'll start on the Eternal Elegance Empire Silhouette evening gown.
My most certain pleasure.
It's great to see Rarity completely 100% focused and set, and not only that,
I love
prepared
this picture.
for things.
When was the last time
Instead
we had
of,
that kind of
slowly
fun together?
breaking down under whatever.
I can't remember. Has it been that long? I guess I've been
Eh?
so busy running my shop. Oh no! Something, or should I say some pony is slipping between the cracks. I missed my sweetie belle.
Really?
Rarity,
This is the...
what is
okay.
Vermilion satin.
Wow, that broke down quickly. Alright then. Sure. I did not hear, due to my idiocracy of talking through very important matters, I did not really hear what she said, but I guess I can interpret that since she's so busy now, she's not really seeing Sweetie Belle grow up. And she doesn't remember the last time she saw her grow up, or something like that. I'm sorry. For those of you who are, smarter than me in this aspect, when was the last episode where they bonded with one another? I remember the kart race, but I could be wrong about that.
And this This is when we pretended we were storybook princesses. And here, we pretended we were on a dangerous yet stylish safari.
I like how every single picture looks like no time has passed in between the two. You could literally like put backdrops and just change your clothing and we would still believe you.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but...
No. I like the upgraded dramatic chair. Yeah, drama chair. It suits her.
Dress up. I miss her so much.
Then
Well,
why
then.
don't you go visit her?
I mean, she is, you know.
I could, but between running 3 stores and the spring's issue, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, but you've already done almost all the work. I can handle
Yep.
the rest.
That's why you have help.
Go. I have everything well in hoof.
Point taken. I am.
Oh, come on!
my sister.
Drop of a dime!
Around.
We can spend
I
the
mean,
day together.
this is rarity. I don't know why I'm surprised.
I'm sure she'd love that.
Oh, Sassy, thank you.
Of course. Now get out of here.
I'm going. I'm going.
Yeah, I miss you, Sassy. Yeah, I really do. What are you... What? Are they just riding down a slab of concrete? Alright. Down a giant hill. Where'd that hill come from? You know, forget it. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm probably just, you know, being an idiot. I just don't remember.
That was fun. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's a very unnoticeable hill.
We've got a job to do. Later? All right, Chip Cutter. We've done our part. The rest is up to you.
You
We
really
are
think
too.
I have it in me to be a sculptor?
Yep.
But
I mean,
why?
well, look at
Because
that.
you said you
whatever
weren't
that
good
is.
at anything except getting in trouble for making sculptures out of your lunch, right?
Well,
Yeah,
you get in trouble for doing that?
When I look at my sandwich, it's like
Who gets
it's
in
just
trouble?
asking me to turn it into a dragon.
Well,
But
what is this slab?
what world do you have to live in? But whatever.
I
Curie March
see.
Crusader is still crusading to help other people understand who they are.
Wow,
I mean,
that's incredible.
that's like SpongeBob levels of good. Come on.
Editing you, Chip.
This is way better than sandwich sculpting.
Chip.
Again, you can actually just know, hey, what's your name? Man, maybe your special talent has something to do with your name. Because this is how this world works.
Cutie mark.
Woohoo! All right. Yes. Way to go.
I'm happy that a Pegasus like you actually understands something, understands an Earth type thing more than Earth ponies. Well then,
Helping ponies is just about my favorite thing to do.
well, you know, you kind of have a thing for that.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, never mind.
So who's up next?
Yeah,
Sure,
this her.
Zipperwell. She needs help reconnecting with her cutie mark. 3 puppy paw prints. When is she swinging by? Well, I think she should be arriving right about...
Are your sister? Oh no, it's her.
You
Okay,
are
cool.
good.
You really caught me off guard there.
Zipperwell?
I'm waiting for her
Okay,
though.
so what seems to be the problem exactly? It's my puppy, Ripley. We used to be so close. In fact, I got my cutie mark the day I found him and took him home. But
That
now,
what?
it's like he wants nothing to do with me. Don't you
Your
worry.
special talent is finding a random
Right.
dog. All right.
The cutie mark crusaders are on the job.
I-
Trust
I
us.
could say
Well, you know,
your special talent involves you
we'll be back to
be
you.
well connected to dogs.
You have the
But-
CNC guarantee. No matter what it takes, we promise you'll have our full attention. Yes, who's here
Right,
to spend
or your
the
money-
day with
there
you,
you are.
sister? Rarity?
Well then,
So sorry, dear. You're tiny. I didn't even see you there. Tend to get carried away with my
it's like
husband's
you're
secret.
tiny.
Come on.
That's something I want to hear from another person.
What are you doing here? I am here to spend the day with you. I'm so excited I could practically faint. You don't happen to have
Well, you do that a
in
lot.
here, do you?
No.
Oh,
Self-awareness.
it's a
I love it when you point it
treehouse.
out.
That would be Tragos. Right. Well, I sure am happy to see you. And spending the day
course.
with you does sound like a lot of fun, but
But she has her own work to do.
I'm kind of right in the
Technically.
middle of something important. I have responsibilities and... Oh. Go on, Sweetie Belle. We've got this covered. How often
Yeah.
do you spend time with your sister? Yeah.
And how many episodes have you seen the Powerpuff Girls work so well together just with the two of them?
Client? Oh,
I'm not implying anything, I'm just,
horrible.
throwing out a question.
Thanks? I think? Ooh! You have mints to offer your clients.
Those are
How
mints.
Professional. Are you sure you two got this?
I like how that's just a moment.
Oh my! Look at this wall of satisfied customers. You girls really
Like how
have
Babseed
fun,
is just
eh?
like tilted. Is that implying something that I just don't know?
But let me know if you need me or run into any trouble. Come on, come on! You'll never guess what I have planned.
She is really excited. Alright. Oh, puppet shows. She's not too
What?
ready.
It's just, I know how much you love these puppet shows. I
Used to.
did. Oh, it's just
Yeah,
old times.
keyword, did.
You, me, greasy popcorn. It's like no time has passed at all.
Someone's stuck in the past. Great. I see the conflict and possibly the resolution. I'm too tired. Resolution for this episode. This would be extremely impressive even on strings.
Banana peels.
To tell you the truth, it would be more impressive with strings.
It's
So,
funny because
you know,
it's-
magic kind of just takes away the fun, you know?
What's the matter, darling? Guess I just
Come
prefer
on.
black box experimental feeder. What? Since when?
I mean,
It's no big deal. This is great.
Sweetie Belle, I have been through this. If you do not tell them that you do not like the thing that we are going to do, you have to tell them. Then again, I can't take my own advice when it comes to my job, so hey.
Aren't you excited to be back here again? Do I?
Hey, I don't care how old you are. You gotta love ice cream.
Sister. Yeah. Where is
Alright,
here?
Sweetie Belle.
exactly? Oh, stop being
Ice cream
so
parlor.
silly. You know this is your favorite ice cream shop. Oh.
70 billion flavors. All of them taste exactly the same. It's weird.
And I convinced the original owner to come out of retirement to make you your all-time favorite dessert.
Are y'all serious? Wow, she is dedicated to her craft.
Huh. I remember it being much bigger.
Maybe because you were much
Go
smaller.
ahead. I know you're dying to dig in. Well...
Eh.
That was, one
Tasteless?
tasty bite. Still a little hungry, though. We
Yeah.
can get another sundae. Chocolate with rainbow sprinkles, perhaps? I was thinking something more like a salad. A salad?
Wow.
When did you
How
get
dare you go for the most basic
Oh,
thing?
I guess another scoop would be fine. One more Billy Clown surprise, please.
I mean, who? I don't even. Unless.
Ripley, look at
Whatever.
me. Over here.
I think only an embryo would love that. This dog.
I know you must be bored, darling. This is a very long
Well.
line for one of Twisty Pop's balloons.
Tell
Just be patient. We'll get you your favorite balloon bouquet, and it'll all be worth it.
I see why this is called Forever Philly. I mean, yeah, being treated as though you don't grow up is
Who's the good puppy?
pretty
Who's
something.
the good puppy? You're the good puppy.
Dude, you ever wanted to have a dog get out of its major depression state? Just take this in 2 easy steps. 1, walk away from the dog. 2, yell at the dog and say, "Come here." Trust me, it works every time.
Good Scootaloo. See? It's not working. Maybe if the ball.
This is pretty interesting. This
I don't think
Maybe if
that's
the ball was a squirrel.
Doesn't look like it's going so well. I'm just gonna do a quick check with the CMCs.
Well, I guess duty calls, and you have that now.
She has a lot of duties.
What?
Nothing. Go on.
You know, I regret saying that.
Hey, sweetie Belle.
I'm currently now regret saying that. I am too tired.
Well, it's not exactly great.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like Rarity doesn't even know me anymore.
I wish we could say our day is going better.
I say it's going pretty okay.
Seems like Zipperwill's puppy doesn't want anything to do with her.
I see.
Could
what you
it be
mean.
that it's just,
No, it's an
I don't
awfully
know.
big puppy.
Sweetie Belle, hurry! He's making it!
You know, thanks. Leave it up to Sweetie Belle to point out something. It's like, yeah, it is a pretty big puppy. It's almost as if it's not a puppy at all. Maybe there's a sign here. She's treating her like a baby, thus making her feel like this. And when the girl treats the dog as if it's a baby, okay.
Hey, Kara. Love it again.
You know, Rarity, you gotta give it up to her. Okay, she enjoys her life.
These shots. Let's do it again.
No,
Come on, Zipperwill. You can do this.
I think you would treat him more like a big boy dog. Big boy dog. I would rather chew on human bones than that thing. I don't even know what a human is.
this is hard for me to say, but
Sweetie Belle, what is it? You've been acting weird all day. You just
Unlike the
love
dog, you
doing
can
these
speak.
things with me.
Go for it.
that's just it. I used to. That's not who I am anymore.
This isn't who I am. My cutie mark must be for something else. Because my puppy just doesn't love me anymore.
She doesn't like the fact you're treating him like a puppy, actually. That makes sense.
And dressing up and taking silly photos and tiny little clown-shaped ice creams.
Really? If you still think I like doing this stuff, then maybe you don't know me at all.
Wow. Again, the faithfulness of Sweetie Belle knows no bounds. She will lay it on you when she feels like it. That's if she feels like it.
Don't talk to me like that. And after
It
everything
wouldn't
I
be the
did,
first
spent
time.
a whole day of doing her favorite things. I mean, accusing me of not knowing her. I know her better than any pony.
Again, I don't remember the last time you actually spent time together, like, fully.
But the hard truth is,
Again, that's the only thing I remember is
I'm the
go-kart
patient
racer or
right
something.
now. And I'm going to go and give her a piece of my mind.
Go for it, Rarity. I believe in you.
Hey, Zipperwill, what are you doing here?
I think there's a double meaning in that, but you know, I'm just gonna leave it where it is.
Puppy. He seems to like them better than me anyway.
Now, I'm sure that's not true.
It is. He doesn't like doing anything with me anymore. He didn't even want to play with this. And all puppies love these.
It's just not big enough. I mean, the lesson can be like seen like a billion miles away at this point.
Come on!
Big boy stuff.
Fine Zipperwill, Ripley. Woof, woof. It's Zipperwill, woof.
Even the dog is like, I'm not having it. I'm going to sleep.
Zipperwill. We're sorry we haven't figured this out yet.
Don't worry, girls. I think I cracked this one.
With the help of your sister.
There she is. Oh,
Maybe.
really should have changed. No matter.
I'm
Going to give her quite
you know.
the talking to.
admire your dedication.
Right after she's done with her conversation. Anger is no excuse for poor manners, after all.
Okay, Zipperwheel. What do you see?
Love Rarity.
My puppy?
That's not what I see. I see a full-grown dog.
He did get bigger, I guess.
Very big.
He's not just bigger, he's older, too.
Wiser, faster, stronger.
You don't
More
still play with
fleas.
the same toys from when you were a fool, do you?
Oh. Oh. The squeaker
Ah.
is a little small for him now. It's just hard for me to believe he's not the same adorable little guy I found anymore.
Trust me, I said the exact same thing when I got a baby
Things
pit bull.
like you used to won't turn him back into a puppy.
Boy,
What
was
do
I
you
in for a
mean?
surprise.
Treat him like the dog he is, and find new favorite things to do together.
You think so? I know
Mm.
so.
Rarity?
Oh, Sweetie Belle, I heard what you said, and you are so right. About the dog? Yes.
Yeah.
But about us, too. The truth is, I know you're not a little filly anymore, but it's just the last time we did all of those things together, I didn't realize it was gonna be the last time. I loved
Oh,
doing
man.
those things with you. It's hard for me to let that go.
Oh, Rarity. I love being with you too. That will never change. But maybe we could just try to do different things together?
That'd be fine. Like eating salad and whatever that second thing, the first thing you wanted with the whole puppet show thing.
What is it?
See,
Daddy?
sticks.
I mean,
Sticks always
really?
work. The method I said before also works. For any of you who are still wondering. But sticks work wonders as well.
I love you too, Ripley.
But again, your special talent is just like
No.
your connection with this one dog. Man, some humors can be weird.
Sweetie
I
Belle,
know this could be broader, and you're probably already typing down the comment section. No.
I'm proud
But
that
come
no
on.
matter what, I'll always be your little sister.
That's
have a little
yeah,
bit of
that's
time
yeah.
before I have
It's
to
impossible
go
for
back
you to
to
ever
Canada.
become the older sister.
Can we spend it together?
Unless one of you stops aging.
What would a grown pony like you want to do?
Well,
I don't know,
do
go for a
have
walk.
One idea.
Huh.
I didn't realize your idea would be such a delicious one. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this.
Oh, I'll help you.
Came out of retirement just for this. You know what? Worth it. New memories, yay. Okay. Alright. Review time for personal day. This episode, it was cute. This is pretty much all I can really much say. It wasn't bad. It wasn't spectacularly amazing full. However, it did bring up a lesson that, granted, you should be taught for, you know, this is actually a pretty good for Mother's Day, to tell you the truth. It was a Mother's Day that I remember where my mom constantly wanted to talk about the old times that we spent together as mother and child. And my child moments being very, very childish. And at this moment, I'm currently in college trying my best to be independent as possible, aka getting my job, and even though it's killing me, both physically and mentally, I am still going through with it because I feel like I need to contribute in some way, shape, or form within this horrible, crippling debt that I'm going to be in once I get out of college. Because, yeah, I love college, kids. It's all about that debt. So, anyway, for all that just being said, it was just, you know, a really good episode. Bringing back the old crew of Rarity and Sweetie Belle, those two interacting. It's been a while since I remember. In fact, it's been a while since I've seen the episode where they have to make their own, like, race car thing, and they have to do that. I forget what that was. I'm having sudden memories thinking that, wait, did they spend time together, or were they with different fillies, and it was because they're with different fillies is what made everything so hectic, or were they with the same fillies, you know, like Sweetie Belle with Rarity, Applejack with Apple Bloom, and Rainbow Dash with Scootaloo, or something along those lines. Again, I'm not gonna dwell too far into it because my head already hurts enough, so I'm just gonna leave it at. I think that's the last episode I remember them actually having a full-on episode interacting with one another. But the real question of the matter here, and this is a question I would like for you to answer as an actual question of the week deal, unlike the other things that you can probably correct and ridicule me about my lacking of intelligence on multiple occasions. Would this episode be better if it was written with Apple Bloom and Applejack? Just throwing it out there. In my personal opinion, I think that the Sweetie Belle and Rarity scenario is just perfectly fine by itself. Because if I really think about Applejack and Apple Bloom, it's either they already had an episode where it kind of had that feeling of what was going on. I think it was the episode where they got the Chimera with the tiger, goat, snake chick. And it was Apple Bloom trying to be independent on herself, being at home alone. I think that's basically that episode where Applejack saw Apple Bloom growing up. This is their episode of Sweetie Belle and Rarity. But my question still stands: would you believe that this episode would have worked better, or would have been better, or in some way, shape, or form would have just, or even be equally as good if it was written around Apple Bloom and Applejack going throughout this and seeing that Apple Bloom is growing up before Applejack's eyes? But then again, it brings up the question, some people would say, man, has it been that long since Rarity and Sweetie Belle spent that much time together to have Rarity act like this? I believe that. I mean, she's been spending most of her time in other areas nowadays. I wouldn't imagine her to even spend time with most of her friends, let alone just her sister. So, yeah, there's that. And Apple Bloom and Applejack not only live together, but they work on a farm together. So, you know what? Still answer the question. Like, you put it in your own words and sort of thing, but I'm already contradicting myself ever since I thought about this question. So, you can either disregard it entirely, or feel free to answer it. I don't really care anymore, because I just shot my own self down shot my own self in the foot. I can't say anything about Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo, considering the fact they're not actual sisters, so yeah, that question is not even there. So whatever. Okay, but yeah, good episode nonetheless. It was. I would have liked it to be an episode about Mother's Day or something like that. Get to see like one of the moms of the characters. I actually, thinking about that right now, I'm too tired, so my mind is racing to many different thoughts, and I have to get them out, or my head will explode. Would have been awesome to see like a main character's mom. We got to see Twilight's mom. We're probably never gonna see the mom and dad of Applejack if the theories and also slight hints are true, and so on and so forth on that matter. Rarity's mom, I don't believe we've seen her. Again, I could be wrong about that. I do remember seeing something about that. And I think we've seen Rainbow Dash's dad, but not her mom. And so on and so forth with every other character. So, yeah, I thought they would do something special for this. Because they are aware of holidays and stuff on certain occasions when they do this sort of thing. But hey, that's their thing. I'm not going to tell them how to do their matter. So, review part is over. For those of you who have gotten their fill for the reaction and feel as though that your life is complete, please, leave. Go. I'm waiting patiently for you. For those of you who care about my personal matters and stuff like that, I want to let you know this is, again, a little mini update of how, uploading stuff is going to be. Let's get started with that. First things first. I just spent my first day on the job spending 8 hours or so, eight and a half hours of work. And this is, and before you guys say, oh, 8 hours of work, well, come on, please, I already worked 26 hours a day, 17,000 days a second. You have no right to complain about your work ethic. Look. All right, I get it. People work way harder than me. I work at a sushi restaurant, and you got people working at construction workers, and they're 10 years old. I get it. life's harder for other people. But topped with the fact that I wake up at 6. I take my bike and ride 2 to 3 hours to this destination. So at 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9. I get there at 9, and then I hang out until 10. 10 or 10:30. That's when my shift starts. I go in, and you do the work for however many hours. I usually get my primary hours are always getting off at 5. All right? And when I get off at 5, it's the other 2 to 3 hours to get back. 6, 7, 8. And I have that amount of time until 10 to get any amount of schoolwork done, which, by the way, as of right now, of Mother's Day, have not gotten anything done for this week. I am basically borderline on the fence. If I do not do something this Monday, I will be probably, I'm not going to be failing a class, but I will get generally close to failing a class if I don't do something on that day. Sort of deal. Now, take that 6 o'clock waking up, getting there, and then working until 8. So, at 3 hours, 9, 10, 11, I have, and at that point, I am riding on my bike in the dark, in a forest, and other sections where there is no light. I'm terrified, alright? I have never been scared before when walking or going to any other place in the middle of the night. I walked to, like, Walmart, which is like a block or two, like a couple of blocks from here from over there, at like 3 in the morning. And I didn't care. I didn't care, because one, cars go by every now and then, and I just have a general sense of being safe all the time. And I still have my guard up just in case something bad happens, but just, I have a natural courage when I go to that place, because it's like that. But since this was my first time doing it, and since I'd never done that sort of thing, and riding down that road and knowing how dark it was terrifying. I've never felt more afraid my entire, I can't say that. I got hit by a truck once, and that was kind of terrifying. Then again, I kind of just got up and said I need to get home, and then I collapsed because my leg was kind of not okay. But let's just say, when it comes to general fear and anticipation of what might happen if something did happen, that was intense. And that sort of thing just terrifies me. And my job is telling me that I now need to do this tomorrow, aka today, this Sunday, and leave at 8 and get off my shift at 8, thus having me go through that process again, and I don't want to do that. However, I also don't want to reject my job when they tell me that I need to stay a certain amount of time, because I don't know if you guys know me, which you probably don't, but let me tell you this. I am a horrible person to myself, alright? Get that through your heads. I am a horrible person to myself. For those of you who know of this channel and know of a certain thing that happened in October, you know that I'm a horrible person to myself. If it involves helping others, I will gladly sacrifice an arm and a leg to make sure the others benefit. If my job needs me to stay, my first instinct is to say, yes. I don't care about how terrifying it is. I don't care how people don't like to use their headlights on their cars, that are on their cars, and when you see a guy on his bike in the road, you would use your headlights to see that person on his bike before you hit him. That sort of thing. Having him, just, that sort of thing happen. So, while I don't want to disappoint my job, and they told me themselves that I am a good worker, that they actually appreciate me coming in and doing it. They were upset when I was 30 minutes late to work because I accidentally misread the schedule. I accidentally misread the schedule because of stupid dyslexia of mine. Thought the 10 looked like an 11. So, I thought I had to come in at 11 and not 10:30. But I came in at it's not 11:30, but I came in at 11 because I wanted to get the job early. But it turns out I was 30 minutes late. They weren't upset in the sense of if you do this again you're fired. They were upset in the sense that they really needed me because I knew what I was doing. So that sort of thing. So it was like a slap on the wrist to a person who doesn't do their work correctly would be like full on expulsion or something like that. So the job is great. I love the job. It gets hard, definitely. Don't get me wrong. It's not like a job I can just walk in, stroll in, start drawing, and then not care about my life. No, it's a job that's tough, but it's rewarding. And that's what makes me want to keep going to it, despite this horrible journey I need to go through every single day for at least 5 days of an entire week. 5 days of an entire week of just constantly waking up at 6, going there, coming back around 8. It is strenuous, and only having that amount of time until 10 before the school closes to get any amount of work that I can get done. And it's hard for a guy like me. But I'm going to continue doing it until I either break or I succeed. That's just how it's gonna go. That's how I work out this sort of thing. So I get hit by a truck and have to go to the hospital, and then life tells me I need to not have this job for how dangerous the back journey and there and back is, or I continue doing it, nothing bad happens, and I just benefit from it. I just made $200 and something in a span of 5 days, only on tips. For a college guy like me who doesn't even buy that much stuff, that is like a gold mine for me. All right, it's like a gold mine for me. I have leftovers. I never had leftovers before. Whenever I got like handouts from my parents, all right, and I no longer need to do that. They can keep their own money. They can do whatever they need with that, and I'm happy for them. But I have no time for myself. I have no time for almost any of these videos. I had to drag myself to do this video. I had to drag myself to do this video. Why I had to drag myself? Because again, about this whole I hate myself thing. Alright? I love you guys. This channel would not exist if I didn't care that much to make videos for you people. Right? I've probably never even seen a single one of your faces. And I care so much to wait for the MLP video to get on my computer so I can then watch it, enjoy it, and then give out my feedback, and then possibly read the comments and then feel bad about myself because you're gonna have that one douche. You have to have that one douche. I think one of my friends said that once, just like you have to have that one douche. I'm just like, why do you have to have that one douche? I don't know why. He's a douche. So if you really think about it like that, you can't argue it. So yeah, after picking myself up and saying, yes, I'll deal with this stupid freaking computer and its stupid fan that doesn't shut up. This was never a problem before. Whenever I did this, I just had it sit for a while, and then no, it's broken. This thing is broken. This thing is showing its age. I need to save up enough money to get a new computer because this is annoying. This is just straight up annoying. If you guys find it, I haven't found that many comments, if not any comments, complaining about the fan, but I swear to God, I hate this thing so much. It bothers the crap out of me. Alright, and since I'm tired and I'm really ticked off because of certain things happened, if you catch any of the hints throughout this entire personal monologue of what probably happened today, I am kind of on edge. Alright, kind of hating life right now. So, don't worry, I'm not hating life that much. Okay? I'm fine. But, things are going out just okay, and I just want to let you guys know I'm trying, and I'm going to continue to try until I either pass or fail. Even as it fits, because school's in the matter, and once one bad grade gets down on that school thing, I'm not having that job anymore, despite things being back into like very, very red territories of me not having any money for sustaining my life force here. So, and like hell, I'm gonna make a Patreon or something like that because you guys deserve like way more than what I'm dishing out. So there's no point in that. The best thing y'all can ever do for me is just support me on DeviantArt. Just read the story, comment on anything, and just look at the work. And even looking at at it is just fine for me. The more awareness that people know about my stuff is the more possibility that once I actually do get out there and somehow make something out of it, people will be like, I know that guy. That's it. Hearing that from a random person, if I'm walking down a street and they see like a billboard or some stupid commercial that I got for like 20 cents offline or something like that, and he said, I know that guy, that'll be completion of my life right there. That's my main goal. And not like this, because anyone can be like, oh, on YouTube you see my video on the feed, you'd be like, I know that guy. I want my work of an artist. I don't like calling myself an artist because artists have like visions and stuff. My visions are just random as hell if you have to put it in words. So yeah, I think I've gone on this long enough. Thank you for listening, for those of you who have listened. And my God, if there's anything you gotta love about Do You Want to Be a Universe / Do You Want to Be a Brony, he knows how to fully express his emotions toward his fellow viewers and how much he probably doesn't care how much they don't care. So hey, you stay beautiful there, you mothers. Mother's Day. See, all came full circle. I'm gonna get some sleep. So, good night. Later.